Hi guys, welcome back to Ben's Home Video, where today we're looking at a Hong Kong classic, Police Story. Whoa. So yeah, this is Eureka's new transfer in the UK, 88 films and in the American one. I don't know if it's a different transfer because I saw the other day, like 3 or 4 days before this release, that they would only just finished doing the Dolby Vision quality checks on Super Cup. So that's what makes me think it's a different scan for the trilogy, but who knows? Well, you probably do. You're probably smarter than me. But if not, who knows? Let's have a little unboxing of the trilogy. Yeah? Come on then. Thanks, Ben. So this is the new artwork by Kung Fu Bob. I've kept the wrap on for a reason. Look at that. The fucking box is too big. So as you can see, obviously because the box was too deep, this doesn't go right to the top either now. Also, Amazon. I never order from Amazon. Don't know what I did this time. Amazon's a terrible company, never order from them. They're evil and they don't pay taxes. I like the colour coordinated spines. So they were meant to have reversible covers with the original, which this is, and then the Kung Fu Bob new ones, but apparently they couldn't. And we all love a booklet, don't we? Look at this chunky boy. Oh. I would have liked the reversible covers, but I understand problems happen, and I think I probably would have preferred the original anyway. I'm like that, and I feel bad for the new artist, but what can you do? So let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's a Dolby Vision encode. Is that the right word? Fucking gone mad. Yeah, it's a Dolby Vision encode, and it's got a DTS 5.1 Master Audio surround track in Cantonese. It also comes with the original mono, and I think original mono English dub. I don't listen to dubs, so in real time. Fucking hell, shut up. In real life films, cartoons, anime, I can do dubs. Real stuff, can't. So I listened to the 5.1 Cantonese track. Let's see how it did. Bitrate, high 70s, low 80s, Bosch. It's quality. Did kind of go around 95 sometimes, but it settled around kind of the high 70s, low 80s, which is all the more impressive when you find out that that's the 100-minute version in 4K. They have a 1080p version, which is 88 minutes, which is a different cut, on the same disc with all the extras. I don't know how they did it. I'm glad they did. The opening scene, you already know you're going to have a fucking good time with this film. It just lets you know, Bosch, we're here. We're queer, get used to it. We're in 4K. Let's go. And it is. It's beautiful. Oops. So yeah, opening scene, it's got some red cars, it's got some red clothes, it's got some yellow bits. Can't remember what they were now. And they're popping. All the primary colours popping. Well, it's what you want. Well, that's what I want, and it's what you want. Because Ben knows best. Most of the time. I love it. You'll love it too. Unless you're going to do it, which you're not, because you're watching me. Which makes you smart. Film grain is present and accounted for and beautiful. It is kind of fine level throughout. I didn't personally notice any fluctuations, but that's because I'm concentrating on the subs as well. But I couldn't spot any. It gives it a lovely filmic look. You'll love it again, unless you're an idiot. Because if you like it all smooth, with no film grain, all scrubbed out, you really are a fool. I'm afraid. I mean, unless it's a modern film that's filmed digital, that's different. But any film on 35mm, you want that film grain. You want it to look good. And this does. And I'll point again. Which now leads me to fine details, skin, hair, beautiful. Yeah, skin textures, pores, sweat, all that kind of facial shit. Yeah, looks good. Hair looks great. You can see every strand. Clothing, pretty good. Like, the clothes aren't the most exciting kind of for materials on this, but that's more because of what they're wearing, not because of how it looks. But you'll be happy with it, I'm sure. Black levels are mostly good, not perfect, but they are kind of really good at times. And then there's other times where it's just a bit soft and grey. And actually, saying that, some images themselves are a little bit soft, and I assume that's from the camera negative, because I don't know why they would just do that. That's my only rationale. Let me know if I'm an idiot. Don't do that, actually. Just tell me that I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm an idiot. The whites are white, not like a yellowy or grey colour, which then means the contrasts are good because the black levels are good and the white levels are good. Contrasts are good. Yeah. I'm so fucking aggressive in this one. Must have added too much tea. As I said earlier, the audio for the Cantonese one is a 5.1 DTS master audio, which is uncompressed. And I am very pleased with it. The dialogue is very clear and very much front and center. Again, like I've said in other foreign films, it doesn't really matter how clear the dialogue is to me because I'm watching the subs. But if you know Cantonese, I think you'll enjoy it. The surrounds are used very well. Not the most dynamic, but it's a Hong Kong film from 1985. It's as good as that can sound. It's very good. Gunshots sound great, and they sometimes go whizzing past your head. Yeah, I mean, I really don't think you can ask for more from Police Story soundtrack. To be honest, the subs seem like they were done very well. Unlike what I said, like my Tiger Cage reviews, where they seem a bit dicey at times. But yeah, I'm going to give this transfer from Eureka the first ever 5 out of 5. Fireworks going off, all that shit. Yeah, it probably isn't a perfect transfer, but it's all I could ask for in the Police Story 4K. I'm looking forward to the other two. I've actually never seen them two. This is the only film I'd ever seen before, and I only seen it the once. So hopefully the transfers of them are just as good, and I'll do a review of them whenever I get round to it. Yeah, so as I just said, I've only seen this film once before, and I'm going to say it was 3 years ago. Yeah, 2019 sounds about right. Bought a load of Jackie Chan films one day. Don't know why, other than obviously Jackie Chan is the master. I mean, yeah, he's done a few kind of missteps since he's gone to America, but I don't know. I think there's just something about him that is just lovable and perfect, and he's the man. I love him, and you love him too, I'm sure. He's got the perfect kind of menacing look when he needs it, but mostly he's got that comedic kind of ness about him, the lightheartedness, which we all love him for. Except for when he slapped the woman at the beginning, and that's a spoiler. But like, I don't know, it freaked me out. And you said, well, I've seen it twice now, but both times I saw it, I didn't like it. I think it's because I don't like it in any film really, but Jackie Chan doing it is just a bit uncomfortable for me. Whatever, it's done. I love the fact that he does his own stunts. I love it, and obviously you get to see all the outtakes in the credits at the end of nearly every one of his films, which is always a joy. But it's like stunts are all kind of a little bit more exciting than most stunts, and that's what makes his film so special to me. Is that he puts his body on the line big time and has injured himself a lot, but he does it perfectly in Police Story. Like, he doesn't overdo it, and doesn't underdo it, because Crime Story, I don't feel like he is utilised enough as a stuntman. But the film itself's great. I recommend you watch it. But yeah, I feel like he's underutilized, and I feel like Police Story gets the right amount and the right type as well. One is so good, they show it thrice. Thrice, not once, not twice, thrice. Bloody hell. Yeah, so I love this film only for a short time, but I loved it from day one. And yeah, so I bought the Eureka box set of the first two films, which were, I think, they were from 4K scans, but only 1080p Blu-rays. They looked good, but this is next level shit. And just before we get to the score, my next video is going to start my Halloween kind of stuff. I've done Poltergeist, but that's because it's a new release, so something quite corny is next. That should be out next week. I'm going to give the film a 4.5 out of 5. I know that's disappointing after that 5 out of 5 for the transfer, but I feel like there could have been just a little bit more to give this 5 out of 5. I think you're going to struggle with any kind of Hong Kong actiony film for me to get a 5 out of 5. You always have. I like the comedy, but I feel like they do a little bit too silly, which I do still like, but not to make it a 5 out of 5 film. I don't think I've given. No, I think I'd go for Robocop actually. Ignore it. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for rambling.